America used to have lofty ideals that everybody looked up to. Freedom of speech. In American universities today, if you protest genocide, you are sidetracked and then you are labeled. People are targeting people that protested for deportation. Today in the United States, that was a beacon. America used to be a democracy, but not anymore today. What America now is an oligarchy, a plutocratic oligarchy. Look at it. Look at the people that sat in the front rows on Trump's inauguration. They are the billionaires. Okay, it's not. They are the ones that bought and purchased that office. Okay, the rhetoric that Trump is using for Palestine, it was purchased by Seldon's wife. Okay, who spent $100 million to the Trump campaign. So America is no longer. America has all the trappings of a democracy, but it's not a democracy anymore. America looks like ancient Rome at its late stages of decadence. And it's going to be, many Americans are not educated. Sorry, many Americans are educated, but they're not politically aware with the way the rest of the world see what is happening there. Because internally, American exceptionalism, this word exceptionalism, for somebody like me, nothing is exceptional. We are all human. That's somebody's a chosen person. No, we are all human beings. So it's the same air that we breathe. So the idea of American exceptionalism has made many Americans blind to the faults of this great nation. And these are the faults that, if care is not taken, Trump is going to be the undertaker, just presiding over the decline of this great and proud nation.
Now, I like what you were saying about America and the role they are playing. And if you remember, during the campaign, they were talking about Project 2025. And in the last 2 weeks, some people have done the calculations. They said that the executive order signed by Trump reflected most of the things in that Project 2025. Now, the part that concerns Africa, you talked about Trump. They mentioned that Trump will not interfere in African affairs the way other past presidents used to care about what's going on there. But is that a good thing for Africa?
It will be the best for Africa and many other developing peoples if the empire looks the other way. It will give them the opportunities to actually think about what they can do for themselves. Okay, if you are left on your own designs, then you can find a better way of articulating what you want to do for yourself. Africa was never in the 60s. We believed that we became independent. But if you read the book White Malice, you will see how the CIA took over from the British colonialists and injected themselves in positions of power and influence across every major African country, because they know that the continent is so very rich in resources. That will lead us into what is happening in the Congo. Okay, this is the richest continent. They said Africa is poor. One man said, they say we are poor. If we ask them to leave, they say no. They say Niger is poor. The Nigerians asked the French to leave. The French said no. And the French are now trying to engineer the Nigerian government to go against the French, to go against Niger. And then 2 days ago, there was an ISIS in Africa attacked Nigerian soldiers, leading many people to think, oh, so if anybody goes against Western interest, ISIS will start attacking them. Then we start asking the question, who is ISIS actually? Who is Boko Haram? Who are financing those guys? Who are giving them the marching orders? Okay, so these are questions that people are asking, and these are veritable questions that require answers. Why is it that when French interests are repudiated by an African country, that country comes under terrorist attacks? If it quacks like a duck, I don't know what else to say.
So let's go to Congo, because the situation in Congo is critical. Every day is expanding. South Africa is interested in joining in. Already, Rwanda is part of the conversation. America is interested. China